Hey there, today I'm going to talk about a cultural anime. The source is in the video, please look for it carefully. If you don't know where to watch it, Google is your best friend. The main character, Fujimaki, seems to be depressed about something, and he is alone on the rooftop. Suddenly, someone called out to him.
あれ藤巻じゃん。
河合
いや、
どうやってここに
屋上は私のフェイバリットスペースだからね。
はあ
It is his classmate, Kawaii. Well, according to his inner thoughts, she is a very cultural woman, and she is a free-for-all protein receiver. He has no idea why is she on the rooftop. She told him that she managed to borrow the rooftop key by having some educational protein time with the teacher. By the way, she is telling the truth. After that, she noticed that he is gloomy, so she is curious about his problem. He does not want to tell her. However, she is very persistent, and he eventually opened up to her.
誰にも言うなよ。
うんうん。
あのよ。
ふむふむ。
He told her that he has some trouble with his girlfriend. When they were going to have some fun protein time, he saw her dungeon for the first time, and that made him very nervous. He is just a newbie, so he does not know what to do. He could not make his Excalibur to be ready for battle no matter how hard he tried. His Excalibur decided that it is sleeping time, so it never wakes up for the protein time.
んで、なんて言って切り抜けたの？
緊張しちゃって立たなくてごめんって。
As a result, he could not explore her dungeon, and things become awkward for both of them. She is also obviously not happy because she had made a lot of preparation for his dungeon exploration. Well, that is the reason why he is feeling depressed just now. He wished to explore the dungeon, but he is too scared. After listening to him, she suddenly has an idea, and she is going to grant his wish. She informed him that she is going to help him out by allowing him to farm experience from her, because that is what a friend would do. He is very surprised after hearing that, and quickly refused her out of reflex. She insisted on helping him to gain some experience and level up in this adventure. So, she took off her lower protective gear and forcefully start the training session. At this point, he has no choice but to accept her gaming request. He is checking out her dungeon for research purposes. She knows the way and taught him the way of Protein Man.
藤巻なら届いちゃうね。ねえ、しちゃおうよ。
She is acting as a guide for his dungeon exploration. Anyways, she wants him to extract some holy water from her holy canal. She told him that this is the first step of dungeon exploration. He needs to make sure that the dungeon is ready for exploration. After learning the first step, she wants to reward him by giving his Excalibur some spot therapy session. She is going to clean it the climate-friendly way. What a miracle! His Excalibur is ready for battle now. This means that he has overcome the first barrier of the dungeon exploration. After cleaning his Excalibur for a while, he cannot handle her cleaning and gave her a lot of farm fresh yogurt to show his gratitude. You guys can do the same stuff too in real life. They will be very glad after receiving that fresh organic yogurt. I am speaking from my own experience. Well, moving on, he apologized to her for giving her too much yogurt.
あ、ほんとごめん。
藤巻。
She is fine with it because she is a veteran. She is like a goddamn squirrel eating all of those nuts. After that, she told him that he should be ready for the dungeon exploration. She is worried about his girlfriend, since his first dungeon exploration is going to be with her. However, she told him that this does not count as long as he did not see his Excalibur exploring her dungeon. Well, not gonna lie, that is actually big brain. So, she starts the training session by playing the real-life Bouncing Simulator 2023. As expected, she is a pro at this, and he is getting a lot of real-time experience from her. By the way, since this is just a training session, they are not using any sort of protective gear for his Excalibur. He kept training with her during the dungeon exploration. After he cleared the dungeon, it is still not enough for him. He wants to grind his level until he is strong enough to take on every dungeon. Well, she is fine with it since she is going to receive some nutritious yogurt as a reward after helping him to clear the dungeon. So, he keeps farming experience and grinding his level.
ああ、昼休み終わったな。
そんなの関係ないじゃん。授業なんかサボっちゃおう。
He even explored her different dungeons so he can gain more experience. That dungeon has a double XP buff. After the intense training is over, he is too tired to continue, and she stopped the training session.
じゃあね、チューして。
え？
いいじゃん。ほら、チューしてって。
She wants him to give her a kiss for helping him to master dungeon exploration. So, he kissed her in the end. Well, I guess this is not cheating because she is preparing him for the real dungeon exploration. So, this is kinda like a simulation. Leave a comment below if you like dungeon exploration. On the next day, he seems to be in a high spirit. She noticed that and knew that his dungeon exploration was a success. His wish finally came true and he came too. Well, if he still failed the exploration after farming a lot of experience, he should just disown his Excalibur. Anyways, she informed him that she can help him to reach the top if he is interested in more dungeon exploration. Now, that is what a true friend will do. Listen here, if your friend does not help you that way, maybe it's time to consider a new friend. It does not matter if both of you are guys. It is fine as long as both of you wear socks. One day, when he is going home, she noticed that he is alone today and his girlfriend is not with him.
いつも彼女さんと一緒なのに一人で帰るの珍しいね。
期末テスト前で1週間部活は休み。
He told her that his girlfriend is studying for the exam with her club member. Well, no additional context is given for that.
河合はテスト大丈夫か？
ダメ
赤点取ったら夏休み補習だぞ。
ヤバゲなの3つもあんだけど。
He asked her if she is ready for the exam. She is obviously not ready at all. Although she is good at protein time, she is bad at academic. So, he wants to repay her favor by helping her to study. Both of them are having a studying session at her house. After studying for a while, they are going to take a break. She wants to have some farm fresh yogurt for her tea time. Before that, she also wants to thank him for tutoring her. So, she gave his Excalibur some appreciation cleaning. God, I wish that were me. When she is cleaning his Excalibur the eco-friendly way, her mother is right outside the door. She heard everything in MP3 and decided not to interrupt them. I could not believe it myself. There is a mother who actually cared about privacy of their children. On the next day, he is going to tutor her as usual. However, she is still not at home yet, so her mother invited him into her home and asked him to wait for her. She thanked him for helping her daughter study to pass the exam.
里美が進んで勉強するなんて。でも仲が良すぎてエッチばかりするのは困っちゃうかな。
バレてましたか。
里美にはしっかりと勉強してもらいたいんです。
She suddenly told him that having too much protein time will hinder her studies. Spoken like a true Asian. Anyways, he realized that their protein time has been exposed. Instead of canceling him, she wants him to have some protein time with her instead, so her daughter can focus on her study and become a doctor. Damn, these Asian mothers are getting out of hand. Anyways, she showed him her homegrown mother Nature Melons as her sincerity.
年上の好意は素直に受け取らないとね。
Since she is that sincere, he has no choice but to accept her offer. She starts the protein time by marinating his Excalibur with her melons. To be honest, I have absolutely no idea how heavy are those melons, and how it is possible to reach that size. I'm sure the editor will like to know that, so comment down below. Well, moving on, he keeps having the motherly protein time with her every day. She is doing her best as a mother, so he is hard and her daughter can study hard too.
達也くん、ごめんなさい。買い物に付き合ってくれて。日用品多いから重たいでしょ。
こんぐらい楽勝っす。
助かりました。
Sometime, although her daughter is in the home too, she does not skip the protein time because it is actually very important. They are having the protein time in stealth mode. Now, she is not only very grateful to him for helping her daughter to focus on her studies, she is also very grateful to him for giving her a lot of fresh organic yogurt. By the way, I have no clue where her husband might be. After the exam is over, he is not going to tutor Kawaii anymore, and everything is back to normal. Luckily, she managed to pass the exam and did not fail a single subject.
藤巻にはたっぷりお礼しないといけませんな。
She is very grateful to him for helping her to pass the exam, and she wants to repay his favor. Meanwhile, her mother also wants to repay his favor too.
じゃあママも。
She noticed that and got angry at her mother for stealing the yogurt machine away.
なんでママもなの？ちょっとどういうこと？大丈夫。取ったりしないから。
どうやらもう少しだけ。
は？違う。
However, she does not care at all and wants him to play Fortnite Battle Royale with them. In the meantime, she can have some family bonding session with her daughter too, and both of them can have an equal share of that delicious yogurt. Now, isn't that fair and wholesome? By the way, that game is not available on Steam, so don't search for it. Well, that is the end of my recap for this cultural anime. This anime has 5 episodes, and this recap is about episode 4 and 5. There are NTR in this anime, so some of you guys might not like it. These are the comments and feedbacks for this anime from a cultural website. So, what do you guys think about the plot and animation in this anime? Let me know in the comment section below after you watched it alone, or with your families for some top 10 family moments.